if you clicked on this video, you probably want your pistol squat to look something like this. If you're new here, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm posting videos every single Wednesday, so let me know what you guys want to see in the comments down below. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a step-by-step progression on how to get your first pistol squat, the mobility, the warm-ups, and the strength, all to maximize your pistol squat. So if you're ready to pistol squat with ease, let's get into the video. What is up, guys? So here, just getting the hips loose with some hip swings, just doing enough on each side just to get them loose, nothing too crazy. So in order to get your first pistol squat, it's gonna come down to mobility. The mobility demands of a pistol squat are very high, so I'm going to show you some warm-ups that I do pretty much every leg day just to get everything loose and ready. Before this, I actually did, you're going to want to do like 5 to 10 minutes of, you know, just some cardio just to get the blood flowing, get everything loose, get the tissues ready to go. We're going to start from the ground up. Now first we're going to start with ankle mobility. Now here's a drill that you do on a bench, and you really want to drive your knee over your toe, and you're going to feel a nice stretch over the back side of your calf. I would do about 5 to 10 reps on each side here. This is probably one of my favorite exercises for developing ankle mobility. As you see here, I'm just kind of leaning into it, getting that ankle nice and loose. And then as you see here, I'm grabbing a weight to put over the top of my knee just to add some more pressure downward, just to try to force my knee over the toe, get the ankle nice and primed to do a full depth pistol squat. And then here, just doing a hip stretch. These actually work better if you do it on a incline bench, holding each stretch for about like 15 seconds, not even, just to have enough mobility just to get into positions, not decreasing any strength here, because I still want to do some strength stuff pistol squatting, because I'm going to do some weighted pistols. And then here, just doing a hip flexor stretch, getting everything loose. And then this is one of my favorite squat warm-ups. You're going to do a counterbalance with the weight, and you're just going to drop into a squat position and just get the knees over the toes here, just rocking back and forth. You're going to feel a nice stretch on the calves too, and this will also get a lot of ankle mobility too as well. And then this is also another good stretch here, the counterbalance Cossack squat. Just getting nice and deep here, just getting everything ready, get the hips ready, these will also hit the adductors as well, just getting everything loose, knees over the toes. And then I'm also doing some upper body stuff, because I'm gonna hold the bar in the front rack position. So I'm just getting the shoulders and chest warmed up here with some banded shoulder dislocations. And then we're gonna go down into the world's greatest stretch, which is the Spider-Man stretch. This is going to get your thoracic spine, your abductors, your adductors, your hips, your hamstrings, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so as you guys can tell, I do a lot of warm-ups. So I work out every day, so I'm usually tight in the beginning of the session. So I'm just kind of trying to get everything loose here. And then I'm going to be doing 90-90 hip flips. Now these will be easier with your hands on the ground. As you see here, I take my hands off, and it's going to be harder to get both your knees on the ground to do the full stretch. These are all great dynamic warm-ups. Some of them are static, but these are great dynamic warm-ups for your leg day. And then here, I'm stretching out my wrists and my forearms, This is definitely was a big problem for me, trying to get comfortable in front rack position, doing a true front rack. Definitely forearms definitely get tight with a lot of pulling exercises, even some pushing exercises, gripping the bar and stuff like that. You really want to stretch out, you know, your lats, your triceps, your forearms and wrists here. I'm just doing some stretches on the ground just to get everything comfortable for the front rack position. And now here we're going to be doing touchdown squats. So get a bumper plate and put it underneath, and then step down, just touching the heel to the ground slightly, not slamming it. This is going to get you comfortable doing a single leg squat, just the top half of the movement. And then we're going to progress even further, get another plate, so hips back here, hinging at the hips, chest up, and just touch down, slightly tapping the heel, and then coming right back up. And then as you get more comfortable, we're going to go even higher. Now as we go higher here, it's going to put more demands on your stability, your mobility, and your coordination for these type of movements. Just do enough reps here just so you get the movement down, and then we're going to go even higher once you get even more comfortable. And then as you see here with this side view, you're going to be sweeping that off leg in front of you to get a full depth pistol squat, and eventually you'll be able to hit full depth doing these. Now when I was doing these, I kind of felt tightness in my right hip flexor, so I'm just kind of stretching it out here. Now after I warm up and do, you know, a full depth squat, I might still feel some tightness in certain areas, so I'll just go and stretch it out real quick and just go right back into it. Now as you see here, you know, the principles still hold true to when we're doing on a lower height. We're still hinging at the hips, we're still keeping the chest high, and then sweeping that off leg forward to get a full depth pistol squat. Now since we are elevated off the ground, it's going to put a lot less demands on ankle mobility here because we are elevated as opposed to on the ground. Now if you do these progressions step by step, you'll start to feel everything kind of open up, you know, your ankles, your hips, and it'll become easier for you to get into a full depth pistol squat. Now here, as you can see here, we're doing a pistol squat to a bench, and we just took off the bumper plate. Now when you do a pistol squat to a bench, it's going to identify two things. It's going to identify the strength you have to stand back up, and then it's going to incentivize you to sit back and down. You know, a lot of times people want to do hips and knees at the same time, and that's going to cause a lot of problems to get below parallel, and it's going to cause you to get up on your toes, which you do not want when doing a pistol squat. And then eventually you'll be able to do it like this, just alternating body weight pistol squats to depth. And I know some people like to grab your toe when doing pistol squats. I do not like doing that. You only grab your toe when you're doing bodyweight pistols, obviously, but I don't like doing the grabbing the toe thing, so I just kind of have my hands out freely, and then I'm just doing some more ankle mobility stuff before I do weighted pistols, and then just stretching out the calves again. And then here is a great stretch for thoracic mobility. We're going to grab just a PVC pipe or just a light bar that is at your gym, grab a bench and just sink into it. You're going to want to breathe through this. This isn't a problem that I have. I don't breathe through it enough. You feel the stretch to your lats, your triceps, and your thoracic spine. You're going to want to, every time you go down, you're going to want to try to touch that pole to your back and just breathe through it. You'll have a nice stretch in your thoracic spine. And then I'm grabbing my knee sleeves, getting ready for the weighted pistols that I'm about to do. You know, grab the SBD knee sleeves because they're definitely looser than the injury sleeves. The injury sleeves actually hurt my knees. They're almost like wraps, but I like wearing them when I'm actually squatting. But for here, I just left the injuries at home and grabbed the SBDs. And then starting with 135, you guys obviously want to start with a lighter weight. So here, hinging at the hips, going down, and then going right back up. I know a lot of you guys say that the off leg is cramping when you're doing pistol squats. because you're flexing it so hard to keep it straight to not hit the ground. For me, what fixes that is soft tissue work before and a lot of stretching on that quad. Here I'm putting on 185. Here's 185. Getting ready, getting down into the hips, squatting to depth, and then up. And I think I do 200 here. My max that I've ever done is 225, but I think I put on, I do put on 200 pounds here. And just getting ready, get under the bar. It's hard to do pistol squats on a back squat position, so I do front rack, keep everything aligned, hinge at the hips, go down, squat right back up. I probably could have got 225 on this day, but so your first step in getting your first pistol is mobility. Start with ankle mobility, and then do the progressions, and then you can obviously progress to weighted pistols if you can, like I do. So that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Let me know what you guys thought. So that's gonna be it for the video. Hope you guys liked it. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys want to see in the comments below. Next video will probably be how to increase your squat type of video, you know, going over progressions, warm-ups, you know, how to set up for squat, low bar, high bar, all that kind of stuff. If you guys watched this far, thank you so much. So yeah, so leave a comment below, let me know what you don't like, what you like. And yeah, so new videos every Wednesday, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.